Hey, what's up YouTube? Houston here. For those of you that may be looking for a couple $1,000s to help you get by, emergency loan to pay down some bills, or a little small loan you're trying to start a business or whatever, well, this video is for you. The reason is because I know right now is a hard time for a lot of people, and they're trying to find who would willing to work with, especially when you have bad credit. Okay, so there is a credit union that's willing to work with people, but you do have to become a member. All right, and they loan up to $2,000, and I'm also going to talk about a few major banks that do the same thing. But the first, we're talking about DCU, Digital Credit Union. Now here's the thing about it: they offer a quick loan. All right, so that quick loan can go anywhere from $100 up to $2,000. But there's a few things that you do need to know about this here loan in order for you to even qualify for it. Okay, but it's no hard credit check. So once you're a member and you go for this loan, they don't do a hard credit check, unfortunately. Like with Navy Federal or something like that, they don't offer this type of loan. All right, so this is where DCU got the advantage. All right, so in order for you to become a member of DCU, you can become a member by the Reach Out for Schools. All right, I think it's like a $10 fee that you would pay for that. But once you become a member, and I must tell you, they will pull your Equifax. All right, they will pull your Equifax, and they will do a check system in order for you to become a member. So just keep that in your mind. You know, I know some people wondering, do they do early warning system, or do they do check systems? Yes, it's check system. Now their Equifax, they use a mortgage score, Equifax 5, a mortgage score. Now some of you may not be familiar with a mortgage score, but yes, you have your bank score, which is your FICO 8. Then you have your FICO 9 score, which is much easier. Then you have your mortgage score, okay, that a lot of the credit, some of it, now I wouldn't say a lot, but some of the credit unions use that scoring method as well. All right, if you've never seen your mortgage score, you may want to click the link in the description and get your real FICO score so you can see what's actually going on with your credit file, because this is where 90% of the banks they go to anyway. All right, in order for you to get this up to this $2,000 loan with DCU, all right, and I'm gonna give you a few ideas of what I would do with the loan as well. Again, some other banks that offer these type of loans also. All right, but you have to become a member. You have to be a member for at least 90 days. All right, with this here loan. Again, my apologies, their loans go from, the first loan goes from $200 up to $1,000. I know I said $100, but it actually starts at $200. But it's no hard pull on your credit file once you become a member, but you have to be a member for at least 90 days. Now, again, the loan goes from $200 up to $1,000. Once you become a member for at least 180 days or at least 6 months, then you can get a loan up to $2,000. okay, so that's where the $2,000 come in. But the first 90 days of membership, you can borrow from $200 up to $1,000 without a hard pull. You can have up to 3 loans on this. Then after 180 days, you can borrow up to $2,000. They also do secured loans as well. The reason that I'm going to talk to you about the secure loans is because with their secure loans, then say you're trying to build your credit and stuff, once you have a secure loan, you don't have to make payments for the first 60 days, all right, with a DCU. So, which is very good, you know, when you're trying to build up your credit and stuff like that, and you're trying to do a secure loan, and you're trying to get it up fast enough, because I told you in reference to whenever you have bad credit, for every negative item on your credit file, you're gonna need at least 2 to 3 positive trade lines in order to make up for that one negative item. Okay, so that's the reason that I'm bringing that up. All right, Now, if I was an individual and I just wanted some money, say I wanted to start up a business or whatever, and say that I was with a DCU for at least 6 months and I get this here loan, what I would do, I would put it on a secured business credit card. I would open up a business and put it on a secured business card like the Bank of America, secured business credit cards, because their secured business credit card starts at $1,000. But the reason that I would do this, say that you're taking on a side hustle, say that you're driving for like Uber, Lyft, or you're doing Instacart or something like that. You want all of those type of like gas expenses, maintenance and stuff to be under the business so it can become a tax write-off. All right, but this is definitely a backdoor. Say that you want to start an e-commerce business or something like that, or you want to buy like Amazon mystery boxes. Like right now, since it's the going into the last quarter of the year, you definitely want to position yourself to where you're able to make as much money as possible. And so a lot of people will be shopping online, so being able to buy Amazon returns, eBay returns, Walmart returns and stuff, and resell those to make profits and stuff like that, to help generate revenue and stuff. So if you don't have time to pick up that side hustle where you're driving all day or whatever, this is a great way to utilize that loan to be able to start your little side business. Okay, and again, this is a loan you're getting with no hard credit check on your credit file. Now, here's something else that I would definitely tell you in reference to, there are major banks out there, all right, that offer loans and stuff. They may not offer as much, okay? You have U.S. Bank Simple Loan. Now, with the U.S. Bank Simple Loan, you have to be a member for at least 6 months with that U.S. Bank Simple Loan. But their loans go from $100 up to $1,000. And so for every $100 that you borrow on the U.S. Bank Simple Loan, you pay $12, okay? So for every $100, you pay $12, all right? The reason they try to make it simplified and stuff, because with a lot of payday loans and stuff, some people say, well, the interest rates is too high or whatever, you're paying almost 400%. Well, they said, well, okay, for every 100, you pay $12. They're trying to make it as simple as possible for people. Now, also, you have the Bank of America balance assistance, and they loan up to $500, okay? But you do have to be a member with them for at least 90 days as well, okay? Now, there are other lenders. If you need larger amounts and stuff like that, you may want to look at, if you need larger amounts and you need money right away, you want to look at OppFi. OppFi has a credit card with no hard credit check. You don't have to have a social security number, but with OppFi, they give you a $1,000 limit, instant approval. So as soon as you approve for it, you can actually start using that credit card right away. You also have Opportune. Now, Opportune has a loan. Their loans, again, as long as you're showing income at least $500 a month in income, but their loans go from $300 up to $6,000, and then once you pay off that loan, then the second time around you can borrow from $6,000 up to $10,000 with Opportune loans. All right. So if you have any questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, or